What if EU4 took place not in 1444, but in 40,000? That's right, boys, we're checking out the most infamous of mods, the 40,000 EU4, a mod that combines the Warhammer 40,000 universe and our beloved EU4, and adds over 3,500 new provinces with planets and a complete overhaul of the game itself. It is honestly one of the most fun things I've played in a while, so stick around because I think you guys are going to really enjoy this. Now, the world itself is shaped on the actual 40,000 world from the lore, and it is absolutely huge. All of these little dots here are actually planets, and they have provinces. If we scroll about a little bit, there you go. Like one province per planet in some cases, and in some other cases, there's multiple provinces per planet. Suffice to say, there is a lot of planets. And if you are aware of the 40,000 universe lore, then you're going to be very impressed with how well they adapted the lore, how well the modders, and big kudos to the modding team, by the way. You'll find the mod in the description as well if you want to get it for yourself. They've adapted the lore of the Warhammer 40,000 universe extremely well, in my opinion. We have the Imperium of Man, which is spread around. We have the Lord Commander Rabut, which is part of the Imperial cult religion and is culture imperial. Age is unknown, so that's interesting. The world starts in 1999 AD, and I think that actually might just be because of game limitations. I'm not really sure why it's not 40,000. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. For millennia, the Emperor of Mankind has sat atop of his golden throne, shining his guiding light across the galaxy to allow our fleets to travel safely. As you can imagine, fleet warfare is extremely important in this particular universe. And as you can see here, our primary planet is under siege by the Chaos Cult Heretic. That's right, the world's about to change and chaos is upon us. So we do have to make sure we stomp out chaos and we make sure that humanity survives, destroys the heretics. We start out with 3 armies in our capital. We have a few other planets around, and that is pretty much all of the extent of the known world for us. But as you saw earlier in the lobby, the universe is absolutely vast. So what we control right now, which is a few planets, all of which have their own provinces, is really not that much. Let me check actually the culture. So the culture is a little bit different. We have imperial, but we also have some mankind cultures, which despite being a part of the culture group, have their own little differences. For example, we have here the Mechanicus, as you guys very well know. These are the Adeptus Mechanicus, and they are an Adeptus Mechanicus of the Imperium of Man, because that is a type of vassal. They also have 3 planets from what I can tell, or actually no, I'm wrong. They have more planets in the north. I just noticed that. There's actually quite a few new planets in the north. Amongst our human planets, you can also see there's some heretic planets, which have the heretic culture and some more chaos cultures right here as well. Basically, at the start of our campaign, our main focus is to defeat the heretics, conquer all of the known universe, and then from there, expand and conquer the rest of the universe once we discover it, basically. We start in the era of the Dark Imperium. The formation of the Great Rift has left the galaxy in flux. The Imperium has retrenched to its core world, leaving entire sectors open to predation from Xenos, Separatists, and adherents of Chaos. The bonuses have been reworked. We got fort maintenance, garrison size, as well as we have colonist +1 from our unique Imperium ability. I think some of these are pretty easy to do, like getting 15 heavy ships should not be an issue. I'm not sure if we can get any rivals right now. We don't have any possible rivals, but maybe once we start exploring the world more, we will get some possible rivals, hopefully. Now, some of these planets are known as fortress worlds, and these planets actually give +1 fort level. You don't need to have a fort in there. By default, these planets offer one. Not all though, so keep that in mind. Some planets also have a lot more provinces and kind of decent amounts of development too. The Cult of Admonition here, together with the House of Margrave, Throne Lane Regulars, and so on. This is a pretty popular planet here. We should maybe make our way to that particular place. Let's check the trade winds too. So we have right now the Segmentum Solar, which is the end trade node, and all of the adjacent nodes are filtering into here, but we do have some semi-end trade nodes, so we could potentially get cut off if we don't maintain control over these particular areas. I'm gonna send one of my fleets, the trade ships, to increase our trade power, and the Crusading Fleet Prime is going to be on standby because we're going to need them to start wiping out the easiest of our enemies. The Cult of Flantic Lensing. I don't even know what that is, but there They're chaos people and they need to be wiped out. Also, look at this. We have orc within our realms that have been pacified, but you never know. They might resurface, so we need to be extra careful with our planets. You also have the Imperium of Man Mechanics, which is in essence a reskin of the Mandate of Heaven. We have Imperial Cohesion, and we are losing quite a lot of that. Alright, I have to say it's pretty difficult defeating these rebels. In fact, I don't think I've seen rebels as difficult as these in a really long ass time. I think I might even lose against them if I push in now, so I'm gonna wait a little bit till I get all my forces reunited. And holy snaps, we got 31 corruption. What? I get it, corruption's supposed to signify the corruption of chaos, but that's a lot of corruption for EU4, my dude. It's usually on par with unplayability, if you ask me. That's also the reason why we're losing cohesion, because of that corruption. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna up the corruption meter right there. There you go. Let's see what happens now. Do we tank our economy, or what are we gonna do? Check it out. That's 42. Oh my god, did I attack without a general? Okay, that's kind of half of the reason why. Not gonna lie, I thought that I had a general in that army before attacking, but clearly I'm a Pepega, so. Because I knew we had Ursula. We actually had Ursula, which is an insane general, and I didn't use it. That is horrible. Oh, whatever the case, the home world has been liberated. Everybody is safe. And check it out. We actually have the planet of Mars, which is owned by the Adeptus Mechanicus. Ooh, I wonder what the lore says about that. Wait a second. Mars kind of has a little bit more development than Earth has, which is wild. What the hell is also Abhuman? Huh? Oh my god, we have a mission tree. Oh, that is so cool. So this is going to remove one of the horrible modifiers from the Terra area. That means from our planet, main planet, which is actually called Terra, which is also the official name of Earth, really. There's a monument here too. The Golden Throne. Morale of armies, missionary strength, cost of reducing war exhaustion. Oh, there's new trade goods too. Dude, this mod is freaking amazing. It actually is amazing. Look, we got military equipment as one of the trade goods. Bro, really? That's so freaking awesome. I'm probably gonna do a few videos with this mod, guys, because I'm genuinely having a lot of fun with it. Let's check if there's other monuments aside from the Golden Throne. I'm assuming there might be some more outside of Earth in that case. But yeah, step number one, boys, is we're gonna have to consolidate, and we're gonna have to bring peace to the home world. And of course, we can bring peace by doing some of the estates here. We can seize lands now since we've gotten rid of the chaos spawn. And we also have a new faction, the Inquisition. Ooh. Yearly corruption reduction for both of these privileges. Okay. The Adeptus Mechanicus get a bad modifier and liberty desire. You know what? I don't give a shit. Let's go, baby. Oh my god. Why do we have so many subjects? That is... What? What? So every chapter of Space Marines is basically a subject of ours. Okay, that's a lot of freaking planets, isn't it? Autonomous Assortes chapter, nominal imperial world. I know a little bit about the lore. I know that the emperor was basically born on Earth way before the Roman Empire, and it is our timeline, by the way. And he was a spawn of like 30 or something like that. Magical priests or whatever they're shamans or whatever, something like that, and they all merged into one being by sacrificing themselves, and that's how the God Emperor came to be. And he lived on our planet during our time too. And eventually, far in the future, he managed to unify the planet. Okay, what's going on here? Regional conquest against Raxor Warhost. Ooh, that does not sound good. Raxor Warhost. Where did we see these bad boys? I kind of feel like we also should be able to see the whole world, not just our little quadrant, if you ask me, because obviously they did have knowledge of the whole world, right? Oh, I think these are the guys that I got the war goal against, isn't it? All right, let's attack them. Screw this, boys. Let's attack. Yes. Why did I get one stab hit when I attacked? That is not great, boys. That is not great at all. These are the number of loyal Astartes chapters, split between those who will respond to imperial demand and those that, due to some reasons, cannot aid the Imperium directly. And these are the imperial world. Ooh, I like that. Dude, there's so many new mechanics. They really put a lot of work in this mod, guys. Cannibalize throne parts from STCs. Oh, dude, that is so cool. This is an entire planet overrun by chaos. Oh, we need to purge them. We need to purge them right now, buddy boy, right freaking now. Tech-wise is about the same, but I'm assuming that the Chaos Warrior units are probably better than ours, aren't they? Oh my god, so many worlds are just flat out becoming Chaos Worlds, aren't they? Or we're discovering Chaos Worlds, better yet. I'm gonna try and take the capital and just win this out on war score before engaging the end. Oh, we took that really fast. I mean, we do have a 5 siege leader. Ursula Creed is an absolute chad. So I'm curious when we get actual Space Marines. Is the cavalry or the artillery artillery going to be Space Marine units? Let's see. No, apparently there's no cavalry at all. We only have artillery, which are the regular artillery with Doomsday Cannon at level 25, okay? But then we have the regular Grenadier, Death Worlder, Penal Legionnaire, Shock Trooper. Okay, so these are just Imperial troops. I'm guessing if we want to get Space Marines, we actually have to get, we actually have to play as one of the Space Marine chapters, don't we? Like the Space Wolves, for example. I would assume that they have indeed Space Marine units. Okay, time to wipe out this abomination here, of course. Not seeing any issues. Nobody's upset with me annexing these little chaos skibidoos. Make it full course, and I actually forgot to get one stability. Let me, you know what, let me do get that one stability now. Most of these provinces actually are our cultural imperial culture, but there is one province which is chaos, which we want to convert away from. Oh my god, no! The chaos factions on the planets that have both imperial and chaos factions are wiping out the imperial factions. Oh no, we have to help our planet here. What planet is it? I wish I knew the name of the planet. I'm helping this planet out. I'm coming to you help. I'm here. Cult of Abomination. Yes. Yes, can confirm they are an abomination. We're gonna take him out. I'm getting a lot of stab hits here. I'm not happy with that, but it has to be done to free the free people of middle 40k Earth. So we have still Imperial households. House Barquette and the Water Cartel are Imperial, whilst the House Margrave, sorry, is a Chaos cult. As is the Cult of Domination, and Moebian Sixth is also a Chaos warband. It's pretty intense on this planet for sure. Oh, they're starting to get allied to one another. The Shrouded Hand allied Albhailu. Favorite Imperial organization can be selected. Okay. Can any of these make it so we don't take stab hits anymore when we attack nations? I mean, planet. I'm gonna go with missionary strength versus heathens, because we really need to get those heathens in order. Wipe out chaos. Oh, I just realized they also own the other half of this planet, Moebian 6. We got a bit of a Benny Hill situation where they're running around in literal circles from us right now. It's over. We got you. I got you. No, that actually is not so bad, because that means we mostly pacify most planets. Well, technically, we still have to get these 3 provinces from House Margrave on that planet at least. Oh, guys, we're gonna be indebted to the Rogue Traders. If you guys like the Warhammer 40k universe and lore, you're gonna love this mod for sure. Like, for example, the planet of Catonia, which is just a wasteland now, which was obviously shattered at some point in the past, according to the lore. And I'm not a big knowledge guy of the lore. I know a little bit. From what I remember, this is where the Horus Heresy started, right? This is where the Primarch Horus was raised, and eventually, after they got rid of the heresy and everything, it was either destroyed by the Imperium or by the fact that it was pretty unstable as a planet. It was basically a mining planet, more or less. Pretty cool little addition, though. Like, it goes to show that the mod developers have gone through a lot of lore digging, that's for sure. All right, we got all the provinces of the heretic. Let's annexatius maximus. Oh my god, I just realized we were getting the stab hit because of this advisor. Oh my god, really? Holy shit. So our advisors actually give us bad. Oh dude, this is actually cringe. I did not even realize that. Holy mother of god, this is horrible. My brother, no. I would take the stab hit instead. Oh, if I knew that earlier, I would have gotten rid of her. I was wondering what modifier is that, because I couldn't see it anywhere. There you go. Now we actually get one of the missions done as well. Let's actually check the missions for that matter. So no longer grant privilege, highborn land rights, ecclesiastic land rights. Okay, so those we got to get rid of as well. Highborn land right, ecclesiastic land rights. That gives governing capacity though, but it has to be done. -10 corruption. Oh my god, it has to be done. Yes, yes, yes. This one's gonna be easy to revoke as well, because we can get above that influence. We have 69 loyalty equilibrium, so we just gotta wait for a while. If I knew that, I could have done it from the beginning. I should have really read the missions before. I'm a Pepega. Then we can do launch the crusade once we have 100% force limit number of admirals. So let's actually focus on the missions, because it feels like that's how you're supposed to play this game. My god, it feels so good having actually good advisors now. And since we don't need to worry about the stab hit anymore, we can literally attack left, right, and unify the universe without any sort of issues. The known universe anyway. The stab hit was the main issue for me right though. Not having that is a big W. That means we also can do multiple wars now, since we have 3 main armies we can use. Boom shakalaka, attack the cult of the Flantic flensing. Ain't no one gonna be frantically flensinging anything in my realms, buddy boy. Alright, the rest of you I'm leaving alive because you're technically my vassals. Otherwise, you'd be long gone as well. And I think we can just sell some titles just so we get rid of this privilege. We can do our missions now. Let's go. Boom shakalaka. Minus 10 corruption. Oh my god, that is so freaking huge. So for this one, we just need to get ships. We're building that, and we need to get a couple more admirals. So let's do 1 and a 2, and there you go. That's it. It's time to launch the crusade. Ave Imperator. These flagships can be rebuilt once destroyed. Wait, what? We get flagships? Multiple flagships? Oh, these are the famous Imperial warships. Oh, dude. Dawn of Fire, Thunder Peal. All right, so now we can do some more of these missions here. Have a spy network of 30 or opinion 100 with 3 or more human colonies here. Okay, so that's easy to do. Level 3 advisors. At least 10 provinces must be colonized, and then we get an extra colonist for 50 years. All provinces in the Fenris region. Where the hell is the Fenris region? And also these provinces. And then we get permanent claims on basically the rest of the known universe. Okay, so we gotta rout the heretic. Olmec we already took. We just gotta core it up. That's literally what we just took now. Upsilon is this one. We're gonna be attacking Nest, or Abheilung actually. Sears Rest and Upsilon. That's over here, Upsilon. And this is Sears Rest. That's actually pretty easy because we do Sears Rest and Abheilung in one war. Let's get our fleet ready, start marching our way towards there, and we can also meet up with our flagships there now in the Talis Munu sector. Sounds a little bit like Talisman, doesn't it? Just as we finish the conquest of these heretics, we lost one of our planets to the orcs. The orcs have appeared out of nowhere. We got the Orc Empire of Calvernar that owns already 5 planets, at least from what we know they own 5 planets, and they're spreading like a scourge. We also can get the Necromunda Ultimatum. Basically, all the humans here join our side, and we immediately declare wars on the Chaos faction. So we got to bring our units before we click that button. So let's make peace with the Chaos Worlds. Boom. And now let's send our units over here as a preemptive way of making sure we don't lose the war for this planet. All right, Ursula, it's time. Together, we shall fight against these scumbag heretics. Oh, wait, why are we? Okay, we're good. Regional conquest against all of these nations, and we have quite a large allied army actually fighting on our side. 18,000 humans as well fighting on our side. We basically won this. That was pretty easy. I was expecting a little bit more of a challenge, to be honest. Wait, these boys didn't join anybody. Oh, what are these guys? I have no idea what they are. Ancestor Worship. Votan League. Are they humans? They might be humans, actually. I don't know. They're the only ones in the whole universe of their particular culture group. You know, I was thinking this mod has so much potential for multiplayer, especially. My favorite part is that aggressive expansion basically doesn't actually matter right now. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, these are 2 provinces directly under our control, and the other 2 are managed by Necromunda, a member planet of the Imperium of Man, and proud of it too. And what are we gonna do with these guys? Like, I genuinely don't know what to do with them. Forced tributary status, or do we just wipe them out? I think I'm just gonna wipe them out. I might as well. They're just sitting here and I don't like them. They look funny. Just basically preemptively making sure that I don't need to worry about one province becoming a massive empire sometime, you know? And we even, I honestly, I didn't even notice before. I'll be 100% here. I just realized there is a craft world right next to us. So this is an Asuriani craft world, and they're basically running around looking for lost technology of the Eldari Empire. I'm actually not sure what to do with them. Maybe I'll just wipe them out in good old Imperial fashion. Yeah, maybe not now though. They are fighting chaos. Technically, we could ally them. Let's just for role-playing purposes, I'm gonna ally them. I'm not gonna wipe them out. They're also the only non-planet looking thing around, so I'm gonna be friendly too. Manufacturia secured. We could give Abheilung to the Adeptus Mechanica. Sure, why not? They are a good vassals so far. Let them convert this to Imperial culture. Oh, no, we got orcs on this planet. Oh, we gotta get rid of these orcs. The amount of scripting I realized that went into like making these orcs appear and all of these events happening around. This must have taken months in development for the modder, so huge W. You guys definitely have to try the mod for yourself. I'll link in the description. It is an absolutely insanely fun mod in my opinion. I was about to declare war on the orcs, and then I realized that I actually declared on the Norada Trader Guard. And look at that, another orc appeared. Oh my lord. Well, we discovered actually another orc faction. The planet of Theris Paterna rebelled against the orc, and they managed to enforce their demands. We got the Liberation Army too. This is an imperial culture, imperial cult religion planet, and I think there's another one here, yeah, that maybe would be a smart smart idea for us to reconquer. Screw it, we're doing the war. Let's go, baby. Time to reclaim all our imperial folks and also wipe out the orcs, obviously. Goes without saying. Oh, snaps. The orcs actually have a pretty big army here. Might need to bring some more units. I guess we can bring these units here and attack with all of the troops. Actually, you know what? No, you guys come to this planet so we can siege that down in the meanwhile. And we also got Dorado. Beautiful. Less and less heretics and traitors around is exactly what I want. Now, this fleet, of course, we're going to have to bring here because we do have to attack the other half of this planet, which is still under orc control. And we also, speaking of orcs, managed to wipe out all of the orcs on the remaining southern planets. We do have more orcs here, and I think this is the same faction of orcs that owns half of the northern planet. Warg Gazgul. Oh no, it's a different one. Gazgul, and this is Warg Urgol. Hey, we can also get our first colonist. That's amazing. So let's choose our colonial policy, which is going to be settlers plus 20, and let's start colonizing here. We're going to need to wipe out the natives so we make sure they don't rebel as well. No! The orcs have attacked our planet. Our capital, Terra, is under attack. Oh my god, how did I not see them get over here? They sneak over to the homelands. That is insane. Hey, we already managed to do rout the heretics. We got back those heretical planets, and that way we now have claims on everything around, apparently. That is beautiful. We also can do secure of the core worlds. 50 provinces owned by us already. Nice. That means we got more permanent claims around. Check this out. Imperium of Man gets annexation war Casus Belli on High Fleet Leviathan. This lasts for 3,000 years. We're talking in thousands of years in this mod, okay? Not in tens. Oh, we also can convert the culture of certain areas too after we conquer them, I guess. Yes, that is nice. Be gone, you orc scumbag. Can't believe they actually took over my capital, man. They've ravished the mother planet. This is the worst. Millions have died in this orc invasion. People are shouting in the streets saying, down with the emperor. He could not protect us. And they get shot because that's heresy. And you shouldn't say that shit if you want to live. You know what I'm saying? This is not a democracy, guys. This really is not a democracy. Oh, look, you see, these are the actual rebels. I wasn't kidding when I said people are actually rebelling. And I wasn't kidding when I said that they're going to be wiped out. Just realizing that the Orc Empire has a lot more planets that I haven't yet discovered in the south. I think I'm just going to take what I have right now. I'm not going to push it too much because I want to consolidate my core worlds before actually expanding outside of it, really. We're also really close to completely wiping out corruption from our lands, which is amazing. It's also absolutely crucial that we increase development so we lower devastation in provinces. Devastation is lowering our mandate right now. If we get rid of devastation and we pay off our loans, so we're going to start doing that also once we lower corruption a little bit more, then we have no more issues with mandate whatsoever afterward. Also, interesting mechanic here. If the integrity of the throne reaches 0, then the emperor dies. Remember, this is an immortal human. He's been around for at least 40,000 plus years, and it really would be extremely bad if he died. So we need to make sure he doesn't die. Also, we have local organizations that can massively buff our nation. So what we're gonna do is, after we've conquered basically what's left here, which is essentially the orcs in the periphery, also this particular planet, which is currently at war with another heretical entity. Interesting. And a few more planets here. It's like, I think I have 7 more planets, and then after we can just chill, do nothing, increase the prosperity, lower devastation, increase development, build up our force before we invade the rest of the galaxy, starting with the orcs. And we also are now exploring the areas of the universe which we are not aware of. We're basically using Geogorik Amaros here, the first explorer in recent times, to find out where exactly the orc worlds are, because not only do they own this part of the Armageddon Secundus planet, but they also have other planets around. Their capital is actually in this province, quite far away from us, on the planet of Hardar. So I'm exploring the northern parts, and it's weird because there's areas here that are part of the empire, but we don't know of them from day one. Is that a bug? Is that meant to be like that? It's a little bit weird to me, actually. Like, this planet here clearly is one of the imperial planets, right? Not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Who's to say? The Adeptus Mechanicus went to war in the conquest of Apopitar's ghosts. Where actually is that? Oh, is this planet here. I'm actually okay with with that, considering that these are heretical scum. And we've also discovered the Tau Empire. The Tau are actually one of the newest races to come into the war field of the universe, but what they lack in age, they definitely make up for in being one of the brighter nations. And surprisingly, their technology is coming along really fast. Some people see the Tau as quote unquote the good guys, but no, they're the bad guys. We're gonna wipe them out because we're the good guys. You say something about that, you're gonna get wiped out. If you guys enjoyed the Warhammer 40,000 mod, do make sure to check it out for yourself, download the mod, and leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like these in the future. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.